Peace. Basket Brown. Milk in the mind. This is the bad. Leak in the red. Black. Build the cycle.
Peace. Peace. Peace to all human families of the planet Earth. Peace to the 5% nation. You are now entering Build the Cipher with your host, Master Brownseed. We're on episode 38, Understanding, Build, or Destroy, right? In our supreme mathematics, understanding, build, and destroy is to understand the build. When you understand the build to add on to life, then you know how to add on to yourself. Because first it starts with self. First you knowledge the build, you wisdom the build, and then you understand the build, right? And once you understand the build, you know that everything is caused by the Son of Man, then you no longer sit up and wait for no mystery God to bring anything to you. Right? But knowledge is your word. And your word is bond, and bond is life, and you shall give your life before your word shall fail. That's understanding the build and destroying that which is falsehood and lies. Right? Now tell me, will you sit up at home and wait for a mystery God to bring you food? Or will you recognize God is not a mystery and put in that work to build, right? Build or destroy is about choices, right? You either build your life with knowledge or you destroy your potential by waiting for that which does not exist, right? So let's begin. The illusions of waiting, right? The illusions of waiting, right? Many people wait for salvation, blessings, or miracles that never come. Waiting creates destruction, wasted time, wasted energy, and a wasted life, right? When you sit and wait for something, you are wasting your time, your energy, and your life. When you sit there and you are not being productive in your life, right? Activation, motivation, and education. That's how you move with your wisdom, brother. It has to be activated. You must be motivated, right? This is how you start to move in the world, right? The mystery God concept is designed to keep you passive. And our people today are very passive towards the devil and the things that they do in life, right? You can't be passive. Passive keeps you stagnated. Passive gives your power to somebody else. Because now you are no longer in control, you are passive. You have to now start being strong in your foundation. You know what I mean? The reality of building, right? That's the next segment. The reality of building, right? God is no mystery. Let's not get that twisted. God is no mystery. God is the Son of Man, the living power in you. Building means applying knowledge daily, taking responsibility, and putting in work. Now, a lot of brothers don't put in no work. Everybody seems to have got things easy in life. But you gotta be out there putting in that work. Work is wisdom. Work is putting things in motion. Here, birth now. How you doing? I'm chilling, God. I'm just here. Nah, God, the sun don't chill a lot. We don't chill. We don't be caught up in stagnation, brother. God is constantly elevating, building, moving. So how you chilling? That's a frostbite, brother. You caught up in 32 and you tell me you are chilling. You know what I mean? Every action is construction. Every small step builds a foundation, brother. You know what I mean? It builds a foundation where you can now start putting together the whole foundation because it takes step by step. That's why I tell you, step, stages, and degrees. Everything moves in a proper order, right? When you understand the build, right? Destroying falsehood, right? Destroying is not always negative. It's necessary to remove lies, illusions, and stagnation. Sometimes things need to be destroyed for you to rebuild and add on. You have to sometimes destroy the devil in one day, right? You have to kill that. Allah told us we had to have the hearts to kill. It don't mean kill a man. It means kill the lies. Kill that religion that people are relying on, that has them stagnated, that has them caught up in a mystery world, and bring them out of that dumb, deaf, and blind stages and bring them back to the truth, the light. You know what I mean? You must destroy that idea that something outside yourself is responsible for your success. You see how people sit here and say you got a woman, you married, you got your woman, you out there, you're working, busting your ass, coming home tired, hungry, and as soon as you walk in the door, your woman says, "Oh, you home, praise Jesus. Praise Jesus for this food we have. Praise Jesus for this house we have." No. You are not going to give this power to something outside of myself. But I'm the one putting in the work. I have to give praise to myself. It starts with self, not outer self, inner self. Because if I didn't go to work, if I don't go do what's supposed to be done, then there ain't going to be no food on the table. We ain't going to have no house. There ain't going to be no clothes. So there is nothing outside myself to give the power to. And I will not allow anyone to give that power to somebody else. There's another example. You at the doctor. Your child is in there. Your doctor's in there 12, 13 hours trying to bring your child back to life. And when he comes out there, you thank Jesus. But Jesus was not in the operating room. That doctor was there for 12, 13 hours trying to save your son. And you didn't even thank him. You gave your power and your thanks to something that was not there, that does not exist right now. Because if that doctor didn't do his job, your son wouldn't be alive. You have to give your thanks to who thanks belongs to, brother. You know what I mean? That's logic. Destruction of falsehood clears the ground for truth to be built, right? Once you destroy that falsehood, now people have the opportunity to start digging in that ground and building. Start dropping the seeds of life in it, because now the falsehood has been removed, and now people can now move in the truth, in the light, because you done killed that falsehood away. And now we can plant the seeds of truth in their minds. You know what I mean? Living knowledge, right? Living knowledge. Knowledge is knowing that your word is life. It's knowing yourself. It's knowing how you move. It's knowing that you have the knowledge and the potential to make something happen. right? Knowledge, knowledge. It don't mean peace. It means what it says. Knowledge, knowledge. Have you not heard that your word shall be born regardless to whom or what? You have to show and prove that. That's your words. Your life. You have to live that out, right? That's knowledge, knowledge. Build or destroy is a daily choice. Are you constructing with purpose? Letting yourself collapse under inaction? What are you doing? Either you constructing with purpose or letting yourself collapse under inaction. Because if you don't have action, then you have inaction. And that's what? Stagnation, brother. You can't be stagnated. You got to be what? Motivated. All right? True understanding eliminates waiting. It replaces hope with work. You can't sit here and hope that you eat. You got to go eat. You can't sit here and hope that your woman is not doing nothing wrong. Those are the things you don't worry about. You don't hope. We don't pray and sit and wait. We put in work. It is what it is. As so above, so it is below. We live our life and continue to live it to the best of our abilities, right? That's true understanding. When you can see things clearly in your mind, right? So let's move on to what I call today's affirmations, right? I love giving affirmations to my people. Take these affirmations, use them daily in your life. Repeat them to yourself. Be grateful about life. And I want you to now affirm this. I do not wait for what does not exist. I build with what I know. That's number one. I do not wait for what does not exist. I build with what I know. Right? Number two, God is no mystery. I am the living power of creation. Number two, God is no mystery. I am the living power of creation. Right? That's number two. Number three, last affirmation for today. My hands, my mind, and my actions manifest my reality. My hands, my mind, and my actions manifest my reality, right? With that being said, before we close the build up, give a little summary of everything we did today, what's been said, added on to how we understand today's build. You know what I'm saying? Because build and destroy, brother, that's the law. Build and destroy, that's the law of life. It's the blueprint. Build and destroy. It's a blueprint of what we have. If you sit and you wait for mystery God to feed you, right? You destroy yourself. Yet, when you acknowledge that God is not a mystery, that the power to build is within you, then you waste no time searching for illusions, brother. Knowledge means seeing the truth twice. Once in your mind and once in reality. Build with purpose and destroy falsehood. And be the true and living God that you're supposed to be. Know what I mean? As we close this build off, I would like you to hit that like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel, Build the Cipher. And once again, this is your host, Master Brown C. And as always, remember to build the cipher. Peace.